Chillin', hell yeah. My microphone is unmuted but has no signal. What the fuck is Streamlabs on? Okay guys, let's just enjoy the sunset before I start digging. Hate digging, but it's something that needs to be done. Sunset, honestly. Look at that fuck ass tower that I made. That's a nice sunset. Alright, let's go to sleep. So, in today's live stream, I guess. I was thinking about taking down this mountain, but now that I think about it, it'd also be really nice to expand more this way. Nah, you know what? I'll stick with this. I'll stick with this for now because I need to make this part flatter. Let me give you guys the whole runaround of this city on the island. So, what? So this is the entire future city. We got the Dodger Memorial, the boardwalk with its weird ass roller coaster. And sorry if I sound weird, by the way. I'm getting a sore throat. One of my coworkers went to work every day while sick, and I shared an apartment with him. So, like, not too shocked. It just sucks. But anyways, here is Sunflower High. This part over here, I'm based off of Cry of Fear. Whatever the city was called in that game. I don't know if it's still called Stockholm, because I know that's what it's based off of. But that right there is like where you go into like the train station. That's the train station from that game. And I'm eventually going to have a glass tube that travels all the way back to my main base. Anyways, this goes out here. I need to take down that mountain. I'm planning on one day just flattening this entire thing, making like a little bit of a square. But I still want to keep like the terrain like this. I still wanted to make it look like a bit natural on the sides. And I just adding like a bunch of buildings, and then expand this way for like a suburban district. Or actually, I'm a bit conflicted on that one, because the suburban district might also look great over here. So it's really up to what I want to do. But this also like a savanna biome, and I don't want to be dealing with a savanna biome. Like, I like this place a lot. But yeah, so that's the plan. And as you can see, it would take a lot of terraforming and making things look different to get a good suburban district over here. But once I do, I could have a little port area where the cruise ship comes from. And I mean, even if I wanted to, I can make it so that, like, let's say it stops here, and then there's like a little forest trail, and you go all the way over here, and you get to the village. So I think that's what the plan is for the next couple years as I build and try to make this world better. And I hope you guys will join me for the ride. Anyways, let's get some stories going as I grab these 4 shulker boxes and start digging. So, I didn't know yogurt could do this. You know what? I'm going to use Silk Touch. I didn't know yogurt could do this, but I just opened up my fridge, and all the yogurt in the back had fucking exploded. Oh my, I'm getting sick rethinking about it. I had to throw it all out, and it was fucking like leaking liquids everywhere. Dude, that shit was so nasty. Oh my gosh. Anyways, you know what? Spider. Where? I'm not even in a cave here. Y'all hear that, right? There's a spider. Huh. Wow. Huh. So, actually, I think I might start doing the dirt first. I think that would probably be a better idea. Work from the top down instead of from the down up. The down up, yep. Alright, let's grab some of this. So, Um, shit, there was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, that's what it was. So I was thinking about taking like a tiny little break, not like stopping the episodes or anything of like the build challenge. And I still would like make videos, but I mean some of them are getting kind of difficult to plan out now. You know, with like the oh, you gotta make a church, you gotta do all this, and it's like okay, that's getting a little bit difficult, buddy. I barely know how to make a house, and now you want me to make a house for God? Like, okay, buddy, you have to give me a little bit. So I was thinking I could start up on a modded series, and what better mod to play than my favorite mod of all time, Thaumcraft. I already have a mod pack set out, and all these add-ons and stuff, and I actually took a break off of Thaumcraft for a little bit. And I've come back, and there's so much more shit now. Like, this one add-on apparently adds a new, like, 2 new types of special crafting. Like, ooh, that shit sounds crazy. I want to try that out. So I was thinking about just live streaming myself playing it. I probably wouldn't turn it into episodes, because I don't feel like doing all that, man. I would just want to live stream myself playing through Thaumcraft, you know, getting the armors and making the infusion stuff and everything. And I think that'd be pretty cool. But that's not what we're working on right now, so let's get back to digging this out. Keep digging in me. Keep digging in me. Okay, I'll stop. I kind of want to think what I should put in next. And I mean, like, the obvious one would be a road. Like, I really need to get my road infrastructure up. But at the same time, I could barely drive in the real world. What makes you think that I'm going to be able to make a road that people would be able to safely drive on? But I know how important it is, so I might actually have to end up working on that soon enough. Make a whole live stream about it. Yeah, guys, in today's episode for live stream, we're going to be putting the road down. I don't know how the fuck YouTubers do it, man. There's no fucking way. Like, you listen to how boring that shit sounded? Oh my gosh. There's no way that these people are coming up with shit to talk about every single fucking episode. No one's life is that interesting. I know I don't have a life. But, like, this is starting to get ridiculous. They gotta be making it up. There's no way everyone's out here like, oh yeah, in this story, like, I get it. I'm only 20. I barely just left my mom's house and everything. Like, I don't have much of a life I've lived outside of high school. But there's no fucking way, man. I'm getting pissed off. You know what it is? It's because of Biden and the economy he gave us. If it wasn't for that shit, I'd be having real life episodes of Seinfeld every day. I'd be having my friends over, and we'd be, like, laughing, and then we go to, like, I don't fucking know where I'm going with this shit, man. No, we all need to work now, like 50 hours a week to live on our own. I can't wait for my friends to get apartments, because I'm just going to be showing up and, like, pissing them off. I think that's what it is, man. Every single one of my friends or almost every single one of them, is a year younger than me. I was born in 2005, and every single one of my friends was, like, 2006 or something. Or also 2005, but in, like, December. So it sucks ass because everyone who I was friends with was a year younger than me in high school. So I really had no friends my grade besides, like, a few people. And that really kind of pissed me the hell off. Because I couldn't... I feel like I didn't relate with them as much. Because they'd be like, oh yeah, I have, like, this teacher, and they'd have classes together and shit. I'd be like, yo, all we got together was wrestling. All I could do is beat y'all's asses instead of whatever the fuck y'all are doing. And I always found that annoying. I mean, it's now a blessing because that one extra year, my electrical program that my school did, they started it the year I was a senior. So I found it a blessing because I was, like, the first one I was able to, like, really, what's the word? I was able to use it well. I was able to really use the opportunity that was given to me well. So I'm glad about that, but I kind of do wish that either I had more friends that were in my grade, or I just was born a little bit later, so I could have been in like the same grade as all my friends. Cause it gets annoying, man. Diggy hole. That should have been the background song to this stream. Oh yeah, are y'all looking at the background song? I added in some lo-fi or something. I was like, well, let me see what other streamers do. Oh, they have background music, and I added in background music. So I hope y'all are enjoying it. I don't even know if y'all can hear it that well. I could barely hear it that well. But alright. Let's get this, and then what I like to do, a trick that I've always found is useful, is I like to make a little outline of where of how much I'm going to be cutting off. So, like this mountain, let's put the outline right here, because that's where the dirt wall started. I'm gonna go this way. Boom. Alright, and then I think by now we can turn. Okay, should have been a little bit sooner, but we'll work with it. I mean, eventually this whole thing's gonna be flattening down, or at least like not as jagged and bumpy. So let's just start doing this. Oh yeah, here we go. You see that? This is the line I was talking about. Really should have moved these shulker boxes closer. Boom. Boom. You know what? Sunflower High gets a poppy. That's basically an act of terrorism, by the way. Oh shit, my shovel's about to break. You know what? I should repair all my stuff actually at my gold farm. I'll have to show you guys my gold farm. I'll always have to turn down my volume 100% because it's something. Dude, I think having a sore throat is one of the worst feelings ever. This sore throat that I have makes me want to die. There's nothing good coming out of me for having a sore throat. I think this should only be... You know what? I don't believe in the death penalty anymore. I believe in the always having a sore throat penalty, because that is worse than death. If I had to feel like how I feel right now for the rest of my life, I probably wouldn't be having a life for much longer. Let's just put it like that. Sore throats suck so much ass, man. And I don't even have the good sore throat where it like makes my voice deeper and it sounds sexy. No, dude, I just have the one that gives me like a runny nose. It just fucking hurts. I don't want this, man. I want like Peter in that one Family Guy episode. I want my voice to sound like this. Yeah, you know, I want my voice to sound like those fucking cringe-ass E-boys on Roblox. Oh, I could talk about Roblox. Okay. Is anyone really surprised that Roblox has pedophilia rings? Me personally, I think it was something that we all kind of knew was like there. Like obviously it wasn't good, but it's like anything that is a children's game or made for children will always have creepy people there. So, I mean, I wasn't too surprised when I was like, oh yeah, there's like rings. What kind of shocked me is how much Roblox went into defending it. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. That is fucking crazy. And it's so sad, because I've always loved Roblox. And it's been like a nice place to just go hang out with like friends. Or just play fun, stupid little games. And now, that shit's probably going to get shut down because the state of Louisiana is cracking down on it. I mean, rightfully so. If it gets shut down, hallelujah. I mean, you get to save kids. I'd rather have kids be safer than my ass being able to play stupid little Roblox games. Let me turn down the volume real quick. All right. But I don't. That might just be it. But at the same time, it's still annoying that like the thing that could have prevented all this is just them not supporting pedophilia. Oh fuck, that's loud. Wait, what? Players? There's no way it's friendly mobs. Dude, okay. One of the only times you guys will ever see me take off my totem is when I gotta do this, because they don't drop XP or items anymore if you hit them normal. If you let them do that, they used to, but not anymore. And that really sucks. So now I actually do use it as like a semi mob grinder. I might just turn this into like a mob grinder. To be honest, you know, go down like 24. That'd be a pretty cool live stream. But it sucks. If there's one thing I don't like, especially about this world, like one thing that God needs to patch out, it's like how the second you become rich, you just love doing little girls. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. It has to genuinely be like all the ink on money goes into their brain and just like fucks it up. Because there's no way that every single rich person is a pedophile. And it's like oh, well, ultimate power corrupts absolutely. Or, absolute power absolutely corrupts. Something shit like that, right? There's no way it's that. It has to be like something is in the money. Like the ink or something is fucking our brains up. And because rich people have so much like money, then it's just fucking their brains up. And they're like, I have to touch little girls. Like, there's no fucking way. And it kind of pisses me off, man. I mean, whenever I think about it, whenever I'm like, man, I really wish I was rich, I always think about that. I'm like, well, you know what? Better to be broke than become somebody rich who then starts touching little kids, you know, because of all the fucking ink that's poisoning their minds. I sound like a conspiracy theorist. I got my fucking tinfoil hat on. But no, now that I think about it, that could genuinely be a thing. What if they're putting mercury in the money? Ooh, see? Wait, why doesn't the government do that? Yeah, dude, wait, hold up. The government should just start sending in multiple counterfeit bills into other nations that have mercury on them, and you just watch what happens to them. All the other ones are fine, I guess. Like let's say in the future we start fighting China, right? Like we go up against a war, and we start a war with them. All we have to do is just grab a bunch of their money, or just make a bunch of their money, and then put a fuck ton of mercury on it, drop it over their cities, and just watch the carnage happen. Okay, this is gonna take forever. I cannot be bothered to do all that. Go down here. Boom. Alright. Wait, this song's actually kind of chill. I like this. Yeah, so this is my gold farm. Little bit of a weird... Because my totem wasn't on. And I was just gonna go let it pop, really, but not anymore. I like wearing my totem. It allows me to do stupid stuff. And I don't really have to worry about dying. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck all these people got in here. They've just been here for like the longest time. Wait, what do you sell? Okay, the book guy. And what about you? No. Oh, you're not even a librarian. Wait, so you're newer. How the hell did you get in here? There's not even a nether portal. Oh, you know what? I know how they got in here. There was a breach one day with all my villagers, and they all ran into... Wait, let me show you guys the... Oh, wait. Never mind. I came up from up there. Let me show you that. Oh, yeah, by the way, I can't believe I never brought this up, but I have water in my nether. I don't know why I never showed y'all or told y'all this, but yeah, look. This is the nether. There are nether portals, and I have water. There was a snapshot, I think about like 4 years ago during the nether update, where you put glow, or no, I think it was during the caves and cliffs. It was a snapshot where you put glow lichen in lava, it would create water, and people used to get water in the nether. And now I have that. There was one more place I had, two more places I had water, but everywhere else is like, I have like a giant pond in case I ever want to like send water somewhere else. I have like a bunch of sources, but there's that one, and then there's one by my wither skeleton farm. Yeah, I love this world. Oh, and I never, you know what, I really should have just done a tour of this place. This is the Dodger monument, so that's Dodger, that's me. You even got like his red collar. And they got the eyes, and oh, we just saw that wax. Yeah, but I really like this place. When I built it, I used like a pentagon maker online, and I was like, oh hell yeah, this goes hard. So I built that, and I was like, well, you know what would go even harder? A little monument. So I put on a monument here. I didn't even know that there were those chiseled stone bricks. This is the butterfly, what do I call this place? Yeah, the butterfly boardwalk. You are here. So that's the death drop. And then I don't have this labeled yet, but this is like those this is like those water shooter games. We have to like shoot the alligator in the eyes. I mean, like, look at this. This is like an alligator, you know? And then this, oh, you know what? That's where I put my heavy core. I was like, where did I put my heavy core? Where did I put my heavy core? I forgot. I turned it into a mace because now you use it to hit this, and it will send this up, and it will ring the bell. Let me, oh, wait. Let me send all my stuff back. Yep. Anyways, then here's the Ferris wheel, and here is Sally Seafood. This is what I thought I was going to be making the Fisher's Hut into. I did not. Here is, when the fuck did I learn how to do this? What? This is a cake. That's a bowl, I guess. I must have looked that up or saw it online or something. Dragon's breath. Yeah, I didn't think that these would have anything. Some cakes. And then, you know what, for the one time, let me take you guys on. This thing, I built this like 4 years ago. Okay, there's another plane over my apartment. I bought that 4 years ago and I never made it work. Hey, let's go. Let's go. That was like the worst. Why am my game tweaking out over this? Y'all see that? It looks like jumpy. Huh. Let's go. You would not believe how long it took for me to make something like this where it actually ended up working. It goes slow right here, so you gotta go like this. You drop down. You go a bit slow, you get to enjoy the view. You go up, even slower, and then boom, you get shot. Going, and then it goes even slower. I swear, I think that's like a 50-50 chance to go up. And then this is like the ultimate lookout. You get to see my castle that I never finished, creeper farm, the cloud in the sky, and you're off again. That slows down so fast, I don't even know why. And then last one. Right at the end, you get sped up. What? Hey! What the fuck? Hell yeah. And then right at the end you get sped up and you're done. Hell yeah, I love it. I really do want to build more roller coasters in my world. But that's a different project entirely. Let's get back to not having any more fun and digging all this up. Ugh, I have such a stuffy nose, it's so annoying. Man, the entire week, too, I was like, I'm gonna avoid that guy as much as possible, so I wouldn't have to be sick. And it just didn't work. I got sick as soon as I got home. I'd rather be sick at work because, so, little fact about me, I don't miss any days of work. only time I ever missed a day of work is when one of my dogs bit me, and the doctor told me I had to stay home. I mean, I even was like, Mom, let me not listen to the doctor. But I was living with her at the time, and she's like, no, you're going to stay home. So I had to miss a day of work. Only time I've ever missed work. And even then, it would have been like, I'm not. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have missed it, right? So I don't like missing work. So I'd rather just be sick at work, struggle through that, and then just be chilling over here. But no, this fucking... My body was like, let's stay strong until we get home, and then we're going to get as sick as possible. Annoying as hell, man. What pisses me off even more is I have like 2 bottles of orange juice over there. Man, I have so much damn vitamin C in my body. I should just be beating the fuck out of any virus that enters my body. Even thinks about entering my bloodstream. Why am I sick, man? This pisses me off. I don't like being sick. I don't think anyone does. But I don't like it because I always feel bad if I ever miss work or school or anything. So I would never miss it even though I was sick. So I couldn't even get like any silver lining out of being sick. It would always just be like, oh, well, my life sucks more now. I might go, I already have like a bowl of chicken broth too, so I've basically done all I can do for the day. I get some NyQuil. No, dude, NyQuil tastes like ass. Man, why do they have to make medicine taste like shit? They can't make medicine taste like pizza or anything. They are like, we have our hands tied by the government. There was a bill that was signed by the government where we have to make medicine taste like shit. Medicine has to be one of the worst fucking things you ever drink besides Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol tastes great. But medicine is being forced to taste like shit so we can laugh at you people because those fucking rich fancy pants have like... Oh my god, dude. Now I can get into how I hate the rich again. Dude, the rich probably... You ever seen a sick rich person? No. No, you haven't. You know why? Because they never get sick. Because they probably pay the virus to leave their body. Man, they probably got like... They've got like some bullshit ass futuristic tech where they never get sick again. And I gotta stand here being lightheaded after talking for this long. This ain't fair. There's a bunny here. This ain't fair, man. I wish I was rich. I only hate the rich because I'm not rich. I think that's everyone basically. But yeah, that sounds about right. Well, no, I feel like some rich people... I mean, rich people hate each other, so I feel like that also isn't it. You know, I don't know. Anyways, let's keep mining. And, nice, we're past that. Let me get this little chunk out real quick. Ugh. It is getting annoying being sick. Okay, let me go past the dirt. I'm gonna go get some poke today. It's a Hawaiian meal. Well, there's something called poke, and it's kind of like sushi, but in a bowl, and it's so good. This is also like $17 for a bowl, man. It's like, in my opinion, if you go to a restaurant and there's something over $15, they should be legally allowed, or they should be legally required to like rub your feet while you get it, man. $15 for fucking any type of food is actually wild. Cause like, I've seen, especially those like millennial burger joints where it's like, yes, you have to order the fries separately, and the fries are like $4. Yeah, no, they should be legally required to rub your feet while you eat your food. It gets fucking annoying, man. I hate these prices. Like, I can't believe people like canes. There are people out there who are like, you know what, I'm hungry. Let me go get some canes. First off, I mean, it does taste good. I won't hate on it. It does taste good, you know? But at the same time, man, it's like, I'm not paying $17 for 3 fucking chicken fingers. Who the hell is out here like, you know what? I just got a good, hard paycheck from my job. I could go for a Caniac combo. Bitch, you're gonna lose all your money after spending it there. God, cane is just so expensive. But I'm also very cheap. I am the cheapest person you will ever meet. I could be at the store. Something could cost $1 less, and I just watched a video where every scientist in the world agrees that, like, the brand I'm about to buy that is cheaper gives you cancer, and I would still buy that brand because it's $1 cheaper. I am the fucking, what's that word I was just using? Man, I always fucking ruin it at the end of these because I can't remember what word. Stingiest. I am the stingiest person you will ever meet. Yeah, I put it like that. Man, wouldn't it be nice if I was like a billionaire? If I was a billionaire, you know what I would do? I would make SAO Minecraft, okay? I would make Nerve Gear, and I would send people into Minecraft, and it would be so fucking cool, and I wouldn't do any of that, like, weird shit where, like, the people actually die in real life if they die in the game. You know, I wouldn't do any of that. What I would do is I would hire, like, the best modders ever, hire the smartest scientist ever, and we're gonna crack Neuralink, and then we're gonna crack getting into Minecraft through Neuralink, and then we're gonna have these cool fucking fights, because, like, I'm also, of course, gonna be adding in, like, mods and shit. So we're gonna be having these cool ass fights. I'll become a bajillionaire, and then I don't know. I'll just do what every other rich person and rich company does, and I'll buy politicians so that they can make what I want to do easier without any care for what is happening to others. I am a good swimmer, by the way, just letting y'all know that. See, this is why I can't wait to have copper golems. Imagine, oh, I need somewhere to put all this. Copper golem! And then you just, like, throw it onto a chest, and, like, 5 years later, they're still putting that shit away, and you come back with, like, another 20 shulker boxes. That'd be so nice. Hey! Oh, I can't believe I missed those. Okay, cool. Ooh! You wanna know what I love doing in the rain? I'm probably gonna regret this somehow. But I love Riptides. I always use this to get as far as I want in my world. Actually, you know what I could do? How would y'all like to see an ancient city? I'm getting tired of digging up that. And what better way to find an ancient city than travel the entire world in seconds? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go do that. I hope y'all enjoyed the live stream. I'll see y'all guys in like 5 seconds.